Okay guys, I'm back here in the garage working on the 64 Impala project. Today is Saturday. It's about 8:30 this morning. I've got the door kit, the hinge repair door kit from Classic Industries in today, or yesterday actually got it in. So, too little for each. This will do all four hinges. One bag does the upper and lower hinges to the left and right side. So that's what I'm fixing to do this morning. Is I'm going to put these hinges together. I got all the hinges cleaned apart. Just cleaned them up with the wire wheel. Going to try to put them in epoxy primer today. It's kind of, the weather's been kind of crazy lately. It was cold yesterday, and today it's supposed to get up to about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And then tomorrow, I think the high is going to be in the 40s or 50s. So it's kind of up and down with the weather. So I want to get these in epoxy primer here shortly this morning. But yeah, I got them all cleaned up. If you can tell there. I just did that, like I said, with the wire wheel. So I should be good to get them in the epoxy primer here about an hour or so. Anyway, they did come apart fairly easy. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, that last video I did on the hinges, they had that little, I guess, pinch weld on the bottom of the pin. I did grind that off thanks to Kerry. He posted up a video, or sent me a link to a video about some hinges that were repaired for, I think, the Camaro or something similar. But anyway, that helped, and thanks to the Rig Fix, which also suggested that you grind that off. He said he had never done hinges like this, but suggested you grind that off and pull that pin out. But it worked out pretty good. I had to go buy some punch set to get in there to pull, to get that bottom pin out. That holds the little roller there. That pin was really hard to get out, but it came out. So we got them all cleaned up. Like I said, I'm fixing to put them back together and go from there. So I'll come back here a few hours after I get these in epoxy and cleaned up, and show y'all what they look like and rebuilt. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back here shortly. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm back on the hinges here. I've got the top hinge put together and the lower hinge put together, but I screwed up. Show you what I'm talking about. Now I know why this pin, if I can get it close enough to the camera. Like I said before on one of the other video, I thought that the pin would go from the top. This is the lower hinge, and this is how it would mount to the door. This part would actually mount to the door, and I thought that the top of the pin would go on top. The head of this pin would go on from the top down, and this pin would stick out at the bottom. Well, I figured out why it doesn't go that way. This top head of this pin has to go on the bottom, for the fact that this spring, when the spring catches on this, well, see that the wrong way here. This is the front of the door. As you can see, when I latch the spring on here, I don't know if I can get it on there, and it latches back here towards the back, that pin's in the way of that spring. The bottom of this pin hits that spring. So that's why this head of this pin goes down here, because the spring hits right up against that. And when I looked at the other door, I should have noticed that, but I was thinking to myself, well, to me it makes more sense for that head of that pin to be on top, but that's why it does not go on top. It goes on the bottom here so it can be flat, and the spring can mount right up underneath that. Hope you can see that in the video. I'm not sure if you can, but that's why. So now I got to pull that pin out, turn it around, and then this hinge will be rebuilt, and both the top and lower hinge. So I thought I'd show you that for anybody else that might be doing this. I guess it's a little common sense. Sometimes don't use my common sense, but that's the reason. So I'll put you on pause, and I'll be back shortly after I get these built and get this door mounted and so on, so I can work on that quarter panel. By the way, I have not cut that quarter panel yet. I'm still debating, but I'll probably end up doing it today. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll put you back in pause here just a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. It's still Saturday. It's about 7:30 in the evening now. As you can see, I got this quarter panel, the body line. I cut it and I re-welded it, and it looks like it's going to come out pretty good. See if I can get the camera here. Hold the camera so you can tell the door's there. This body line on this door is matching up a whole lot better with this other side here. It's probably hard to tell because I've got it grinded down to the metal where I grind the welds down. But as you can tell, I think it looks a whole lot better after I get some fiberglass on it and body filler to fill all this in, and then once it starts to get its body line back there, it'll show a little bit more definition there, where you can barely see the body line, the weld where I cut it. I still have to get one hole right there. Right there, I believe there's a little bitty pinhole. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, right there. One there, one right there, a couple there, and that's about it. Maybe one right there. Zoom out. Yeah, a couple there. Fill those in. Grind those little down. But I'm happy with it. I think it's going to look a whole lot better than what it was, where it was really wide here. And like I said, once I put some fiberglass on there and sand it down and get it straighter. But that's it. Oh, if I can get it from the ground here. Yeah, it was a lot of work, and I guess it was worth it. Said I cut it from way back here where it evens out, cut it all the way down there, cut a little piece out of it. It's probably 1/16 of an inch or a little bit more. Ended up cutting off. And yeah, turned out pretty good, I think. Like I said, I'm happy with it. Once I get some body filler on there and straighten it back out. Still got a lot of work to do on the door, of course. Gaps are they're a little bit closer, but they're gonna need some work. Especially down there at the bottom of the rocker. I'm probably going to have to end up splitting that rocker like I did that. And Dog's under the car. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. It's got a pretty good gap there. Sorry about all that shaking, but anyway, that wore me out today. That's about all I got really done today. Sorry guys, I accidentally pushed the pause button. As I was saying, didn't really get much done other than that, and that piece wore me out. Cutting it, getting the straightest line as I could. I'm not very good at cutting straight, but took the cutting wheel and got after it. Like I said, I still got to weld a couple of pinholes there. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. And I never got the hinges in epoxy primer. So I'll probably do that tomorrow after I take the door off again and get those hinges in epoxy primer, and also looks I'm gonna have to put a little pinch weld there where I ground off that other one. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. And I guess that's about it. Let's see if I can get a better shot out of it there. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get this video uploaded tonight. And I'm wore out. Don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just tired. So I'll let you guys go, and thanks for watching again, and see if I can get a video posted tomorrow also. Thanks guys.